to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. It's the Wisconsin Badgers and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Running inside, it's Hansen. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
The Nittany Lions peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Dropping back, it's Beck. Here's the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Badgers offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, it's a program time and time again, whether it's Heisman trophies, All-Americans, first-round draft picks, that always seem to have really good running backs. And how nice is it, David, as an offense, year in, year out? You know there's somebody you can turn around, hand the football off to, and you can get explosive plays. I think it's no different with this offense this year based on who they've got in the backfield.
Well, it's just kind of crazy thinking about the list of guys and how they've developed them so well over the years, and it just adds on each other. When you start walking through their facility, it's like, holy cow, he played here, and him, and him, and him. And so just having that guy at that spot, it settles everything down in an offense, and it also makes you have some swag, too, because we got a dude at the running back spot that will make plays.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments, wide out level noise. In the den of the crowd, here's Joseph. Got a man in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing Joseph. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a give to Peoples. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab in their space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Nittany Lions are rolling down the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Tips, deflections, those are such good things for defense. A lot of times they lead to interceptions and big plays. Just try to get any kind of disruption you can.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gives it on the option. Maybe some room here. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Wisconsin stops the clock, uses its 1st timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So they're not comfortable with their field goal kicker from here, so the offense will go for it on 4th down. He's got it, 1st down and more. Oh, what a cut! Lowers those pads. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Badgers start this drive as the offense looks ready to roll. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Joseph. A strike downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty, so important at the college level. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. He makes a catch. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Joseph on the play action. On target. Powers through. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And they tacked on the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He uncorks one deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Hansen. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up second and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll move the tight end. Looking for space. It's Hansen.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Complete to the left. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might as well stick with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Bunch formation for these receivers. Throwing Joseph. Wide open downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Complementary offensive football, finding just enough balance, and Wisconsin quarterbacks have always done a great job staying within their system.
Stay within the system, stay within yourself, know when to chuck the football. But more importantly, what do you got to do, Reese? You got to take care of the football. Play action, make those plays, but don't put the ball in harm's way.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Wide receiver comes in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Dropping back, it's Beck. Right down the middle. And wings it incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on second in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up third and short.
The Nittany Lions come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down for this offense.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He's looking deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out in the flat. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Nittany Lions, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Makes a catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Lets it fly. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And this play takes a little bit of time to develop. When you're running a wheel, you get the matchup you want. This offense identifies it. They see it right away. Good protection up front. And the running back turns into a wide receiver, makes the play. But I think they found the matchup they wanted, and they went right after it.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Beck. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with a 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the Florida State Seminoles.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Wisconsin's offense to get this drive underway. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The quick out. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Joseph. He's got him. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They go play action with Joseph. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Caught, and he's got room. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And the Badgers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Red pass, it's complete. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Runs through a tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Badgers with the 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Joseph on the play action. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He'll throw it. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Badgers! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Beck. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. They stop him immediately, flying down the field to get to him before he can even get started. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. With the last drive in for a touchdown, they'll try to do it again on this one. Leaves it with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Throwing Joseph. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Great awareness that time by the safety. He's obviously spent a lot of time in the film room. The D-line was upfield. It looked like that one might be a big gainer on the running back screen, but did you see how fast the safety came screaming down? He saw that thing coming from a mile away, and he's able to make a big-time stop.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. 4th down, Joseph. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. New set of downs after the completion. Running it to the right. Maybe a crease. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Joseph throws to the tight end. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the court...
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might have a chance. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes a pass to Marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. On the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They've got the lead here in the fourth. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, down here on the Wisconsin sideline, I can see a big-time decision looming right now with the coaching staff. They need this field goal. They need to rely on their kicker right now, but he's already missed in this game, so I can see conversations happening. The kicker is working into the net right now, trying to keep calm and cool if they do call his number. We'll see what they decide. I'll keep you posted. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Throwing Joseph. Going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. Now here's Joseph. On target over the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. This dude is putting in work out of the slot, and he is just wearing out this defense.
Man, you see it, Reese, in football. These slot guys are so quick, so athletic. You back them up off the football so you can't get hands on them, and you just find ways to continue to get him the football. He's making plays, so I'm going to continue to throw it his way.
And the Badgers are in the red zone. Now on the counter. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Badgers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the first down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Joseph. Bringing the heat. Under heat, he gets rid of it.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in play.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! All tied up, just over a minute to go, guys. Still plenty of time for a finish.
That is a massive kick late here in the game to tie it up. And now, can your defense do their job and at minimum hold them scoreless here to put this thing into OT, or even better, can they get you the football back and give you an opportunity to win the game?
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Beck. Oh, he wants it all. And this will be picked off, a costly turnover in a tie game. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary in the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
And the Badgers send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He's got the back in the middle. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
Well, and I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's what quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space. Take advantage of it.
He lets it fly. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Got his man downfield. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd downs, money downs, the tight end is always open, especially with that big body. He finds him, and he gets the first down.
He's got an open man. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he got it! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
And he comes up clutch, and he's done this all year long. Hasn't missed a kick, but how about in crunch time when it really matters the most? All eyes on you. What does he do? He delivers, and this should lead to a victory for his squad.
This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Throwing Joseph. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete. A last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive.